here we are, the home of champions, Atlas Gym, powered by chemical warfare. Let's see what's popping. Anytime I'm hitting legs, I always start first just by getting them warm, nice high reps, 20, 25, 28, any of those numbers, just to get that blood into the muscle. Obviously, the blood carries the nutrients, so we're looking to get it nice and pumped up and ready, providing what it needs. It's all about reps. Just all about reps, not just physically, but now mentally in the game. You know what I'm saying? So I like to get that pump on. If you start to go straight from 6 to 8 reps, find that, you know, it takes you quite a few exercises before you're really in the zone. So yeah, man, single leg, high reps, that's what we're doing. Isolators to begin with. So we've done leg extension, now it's onto the leg curl, isolating it. Now there's two ways you can do it. You can either pump or squeeze. Now generally when I'm starting to get the blood into the muscle and I want that nutrient to be really flowing through the blood, I'll go for a pump variation. So it's just really just getting circulation and just squeeze. Very brief. About high reps as well. So you should be feeling your heart rate raising, muscle being pumped, and getting yourself in the zone. This is all similar to like boxing, when you see boxers hitting the pad before they go out and fight. So to get everything just in a rhythm, so you don't, you're not slow or sluggish at the start. But I generally recommend, and I don't see it enough, boxers working on the reflexes a bit more before a fight, man. I don't see it that often. You see that fighters just tend to like go for it, and then kind of like get sharper as the rounds go on. Really, when you peak at the start, that's why people get knocked out in the first round. Crap nearly happened there. Liam had to turn the camera on, didn't he? Trying to make myself look like I know what I'm talking about. Speaking of cramping, if you do tend to cramp up a lot, you know, sometimes it's down to that imbalance between sodium and potassium. So it could be a diet thing, it could be getting more variety of vitamins and minerals in your diet to make sure the body naturally restores that balance. Or you can just make sure that you get that potassium in before a workout. You'll notice I'm coming down really slow. I'm pausing at the bottom and then I'm pushing from the heels. What that enables me to do is get the full stretch and recruit every single muscle fiber and then push and intensify from the muscle that I want, which is hamstrings, glutes, because either way you're going to work the quads, but not a lot of people engage the secondary muscles of that. So concentrate on engaging secondary muscles because the primary muscles are going to work either way. I'm going to start to back some weight up. What we're going to look is that sound. You know when people like train? You know that sound, man. That's a real bodybuilding sound. Another plate up, you're getting cheeky. Only the strong survive, only the strong survive. Got 4 on now. So I always start with about 2 isolators, isolate all the primary muscle groups that are going to be worked, and then when we go into that compound, man, that's when we're ready. At the moment, I only do about 1 heavy compound, then we'll come back into isolators, just because I'm in fight camp, it's not a priority. Muscle development is a background thing right now. So about fitness reps, get back in the flow of things. Generally, if I'm looking to really develop the muscle, I'll probably go for about 2 or 3 main exercises, but it all depends on what I can recover from. Most of the time, in a prep, you can't recover from a lot. So it makes no sense doing 5, 6, 7, 8 working sets. Just do what you can recover from, which is normally 1 to 2, maybe 3 if you're lucky. Time to bleed! Whoa. Now, to Because adductors and abductors are a focus of mine, I'm going to do a lot of rounds on this. So instead of me going around and playing around with hamstrings again and quads again on isolators, I'll just do a ton of sets on here and focus more on the squeeze, getting that squeeze. So we did the pump earlier, now it's all about the squeeze. So we've done isolation, compound and squeeze for loads of rounds, loads of sets until we can't really do any more and it's pumped, and then we're done. Generally, what we'll do is we will climb up that stack steadily. It's all about reps. If you're walking like John Wayne, after this round, you're doing it right. So all about squeeze and pump. Just squeeze as much as you can and get that full stretch. This is the heaviest weight, so because I can do it comfortably on normal reps, I'm going to go really slow, stretch as much as I can, and now it's hurting, and start from there, and then squeeze, and slowly bring it back down. It's all about pain threshold, really feeling it. If it hurts, you know you're at the weakest point of the muscle, and you know the biggest potential to develop. Generally, I'm going to do a lot of sets on this and really push that pain barrier as much as I can. So as opposed to doing my traditional 3 to 5, we're looking to really extend it 5 to 8, maybe even 10, just because it's an area of development. Now with this one, I feel like a kid, I feel like I'm back in the trolley when I was like 2 years old, but yeah, just a more painful version. On this one, again, you can lean forward or you can lean back. Now, I'm going to focus on leaning forward, squeezing, nice and slow, and squeeze. The most important part of this is that end, squeeze in there, and then bring it back in, and get that full squeeze there. If you're starting to shake, that's good. That's when you know it's working properly. So I'd like to go on a fairly manageable weight, but just manipulate that shaking sensation. A lot of people hold squeezes and it's not doing anything. You should be shaking. You should be struggling to stabilize in that position, and that's when you're using it to your maximum potential. If you're not shaking, go a bit heavier. So even if I've gone heavier, get that same shake sensation. That's what it's all about. Liam don't know about this kind of shaking, you know knows about the self-pleasure with shaking. When it comes to this muscle, it's really important to identify what you need. A lot of people just do like 3 sets on one, 3 sets on the other. Just like cards, they just like throw cards in there, let's just do 3 sets or 5 sets or whatever. You've got to understand what your body needs and how your body reacts as well to certain movements, certain intensities, frequencies, volume, whatever it works best on, and you've got to monitor it for a short period of time. Once you identify what it works best on, you stick to that and you improve as you go along. So generally with me, with the adductors, I want to focus on that more so. That's my main emphasis, the adductors. So I'm going to do about 8 to 10 sets. With this one, not so much, not as much. So I'm going to go 3 to 5, or even, even 2. Because I just don't need it to distract away from the growth and development of the adductors. Woo. Quality over quantity. No point me doing 100 million sets out of passion if my body cannot utilize the nutrients and send it to the muscle and overall grow within time for me to hit the next muscle group. Make sure I smash it, go to sleep, get the food in, and I'm recovered, ready to smash it again and help my other muscle groups grow. That's me, JsmithJnr. Make sure you subscribe. We've got lots to come.